I want to go back to something that you mentioned earlier. Uh, we were talking about meditation, and throughout the writings, there are constantly passages where it's revealed, meditate on this, or ponder this, reflect on this, if ye be of them that perceive, or something to that effect. Please make comment on how one can use this as tool for transformation.
If we don't, that the way I understand it now, if we don't meditate, if we don't ponder on important questions, then we're not much different from other animals. Uh, you know, so our humanity is the fact that we have the ability to meditate and to ponder and reflect on questions. I remember from one of the philosophers, one of our current philosophers, who was a professor at University of San Francisco, I believe. His name is Jacob Needleman, and he says that basically something to this effect, that the worst crime of our century is that we do not reflect and we do not ponder on important questions. Um, and what he basically means is that the real essence of philosophy, of literature, of life and living is pondering on important questions. That's why we go back to the first question that Socrates 2,500 years ago said that an unquestioned mind is not worth living. An unquestioned mind is not worth living. So this means if we do not ponder an important question, who am I? Where have I come from? What's the purpose of life? Our life is meaningless. And this is what, we go through school for 18, 20 years, and we seldom, if ever, spend an hour or 2 hours in school time pondering and asking questions.
I'd like to end with this question, which I think kind of brings everything together. It's the question of coherence. There are a number of references in the institute material that the Baha'i community is undertaking for its development. For example, in the junior youth materials, it talks a lot about coherence for the animator and for the junior youth. In the Ruhi books, a lot of focus and attention is made about seeing life as an integrated whole and not compartmentalizing life into segments or false dichotomies. We don't have a business life or uh, a Baha'i life and a family life, and those are all separate, and we spend a certain amount of time for this and a certain amount of time for that. But in fact, it seems, and the institutions have been using the word coherence, that all of this is just one life. We are one human being. We are one person. Everything is one organic whole. So, with your experience, uh, let's talk a little bit about coherence. How you see coherence. How does one achieve coherence in their life?
This question reminds me of what Gandhi said some years back, and I have pondered on that, on what Gandhi said in that sentence. He said, "Happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are the same. Happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are the same." And that's a challenge in life. If we our work is different from our prayers are different from our Friday or Sunday school or our teaching effort and all of that, then we are not coherent. We're not happy. We're not balanced. We're not complete. We're not complete. So in order for us to be complete, we, from the moment that we wake up until the moment that we go to sleep, we have to be aware that we need to become one. And this becoming one is nothing but becoming totally coherent. And that becoming totally coherent is nothing but becoming totally spiritual. Because then we understand that our body, our matter, is something temporary, and we are part of God. And those virtues that we are reflecting upon is what we are really all about. And that is the ultimate bliss, the ultimate happiness, if we carry those with us rather than the negative things of hatred and jealousy and unkindness and all the rest. So that would be really the result.